2, 1, go. Nou, bijna. Maar het zijn 2, kan niks. We gaan er vandaag een lekker potje van maken. Ik hoop een lekker winnetje. Zeker abonneren op mijn kanaal en Ronald Weggie. Het zou heel leuk zijn. En ook op Leonbok dan. Oké, waar zullen we heen? Pleasant. Goeie. Oh, gewoon, oké, dus die. Ja, ik zit hier ook beneden. Ja. Je kan mijn livestream even kijken. Daar in mijn kamer. In de kamer kan je livestream kijken. Ja, dan moet je even mijn kanaal zoeken. JT Paco Gamer.
Yo,
ja.
Vet druk hier.
Dan moet je niet hier. Oké, ga beneden, niet boven. JT Paco Gamer. Yep. Oh, man. Echt, ze zijn allebei zo low. Hoe low? 20 HP en 20 HP. Wow.
Hey, wacht toch. 2 tellen. Nee, ik ga straks wel even live. Als de kinderen al bed liggen. Ready.
Ik ben dus nu wel aan het streamen. Ja.
Maandag 10 juni is het TV Mania bij Mediamarkt. Met de 65-inch Samsung QLED 8K TV voor 2009.
Je ziet een livestream hier ook. Oh, oké.
Nee, Weggie.
Hey jongen.
Is er nog plek? Mag ik meedoen? Of doen jullie duo?
Tuurlijk. Nee, ik speel het op.
Ah, oké. Ik had trouwens voor de laatst met je zoontje, man, Victor Uriaal gehaald.
Oh, echt joh?
Toen jij wegging of zo, de laatste keer dat we spraken.
Ja?
Nou, dan had ik een, was met je zoontje, mijn vriendin en random. Phil. En mijn vriendin was doodgaan. En op het begin al. En je zoontje ongeveer in het midden van het spel. En ja, toen gewonnen. Dat die Victor
Oh,
Uriaal
lekker,
op
man.
jouw account. Ja.
Dat is zijn eerste ooit.
Maar Ronald, zie jij
hoe
wel
is
dat
het?
ik live ben?
Ja, tuurlijk.
Oh, oké.
Alles goed, Paco?
Ja, met jou?
Ja hoor, ja hoor.
Pom, 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 pom.
Zijn jullie live?
Ik wel.
Nee, ik nog niet.
Oké.
Wil je mij
Eerst
op
een kleine
mijn
man
kanaal...
straks naar bed en dan ga ik even live.
Ja, we hebben
Wacht even,
alle
nee,
focus.
hou op. Wil je misschien op mijn kanaal abonneren? Wil je misschien op mijn kanaal abonneren? Ja, maar... wacht.
Ga je wel helpen nou, jongen. Dat is geen probleem.
Mijn YouTube kanaal heet JT Paco Gamer.
We gaan eerst even een party doen, oké? En dan de volgende lobby doen.
Ja, oké. Ik heb maar 3 abonnees, nu 4, 3. Nee, even niet, Leon. Wie is dat? Help me. Kom op, overal is hij dood. Marie, alsjeblieft. Wauw, Marie is gewoon een AFK, man. Lief dan. Oh, nu ben je ineens weg. Krijg je ook echt een sniper. Dan even niet hier met de telefoon, ja? De stream gaat ook zo meteen. Zo low. Ze zijn low daar, Ronald.
Ik pak even mijn telefoon, dan ga ik kijken voor je
De oordopjes
YouTube-kanaal.
van beneden pakken.
Er zit een hele party daar, man.
Ja, daar in de kamer. Ja, maar. Waar zit die beeld?
Ik zet 2 tellen, jongens. Mijn vrouw heeft me even nodig. 2 tellen.
Waar is die beeld dan?
Je zit tussen...
Maar,
Je hebt een abonnee erbij, jongen.
thanks. Nee, jongen, ik kan je niet horen. Even ergens anders dan. Ga bij mij bed of zo.
Waarom kan ik YouTube Ronald weg niet vinden?
1, 2. Oké, Ronald is weer terug.
Nee, wel, een Nederlands-Engels Victory. Ronald Weggie.
Oké, kijk, dit is mijn OG's skin, ja?
Hoe oud ben je?
Oké, ik ben 11.
Oké. Wil laat je skin zien.
Oké.
Deze, dit is toch die Samsung skin?
Kijk, dit is mijn OG skin. Kijk, dit zijn mijn skins.
duurt een beetje lang, man. Is dat allemaal laten zien?
Ik heb hem al helemaal vol. Kijk zo, tenminste iets om te kijken, want Ronald is weg.
Oh, dat is wel een gekke skin, man. Die wil ik ook. Die Gorilla Cookie.
Bijna klaar. Die heb ik ook helemaal vol. Deze dag weer. Echt bijna, nog 3. Even deze aan met... Mag ik laat jou alle skins laten zien of duurt dat ook heel lang? Kijk, dit is gewoon echt een raar dansje.
Nog even 2 tellen, ik ben bijna klaar.
Kijk. Kijk. Heb jij dit dansje ook?
Ja, heb ik ook.
En heb jij dit dansje? Hey, druk eens op R2.
Zo, hoe doe je dat?
Heb je het gedaan?
Ja, hey, heb ik nog nooit gezien, man. Wat doen we nou? Hoe doe je dit?
Weet ik niet.
Huh?
Kijk, als je op vierkantje drukt, dan kijk je, ja, de screen.
Oh, gangster, die kan ondertussen gewoon kijken naar iemand anders stream.
Ja, van de screen. Ik weet niet hoe dit heet. De skirmish. Ze zijn echt hele goede players en allemaal, hoor.
Ja, ze zijn altijd vet goed, hè. Dat is moeilijk, hoor, maar zo met einde van de storm zo.
Wie spectate jij? Wat voor skin spectate jij?
Wat zei je?
Welke skin spectate jij nu?
Weet ik niet. Mijn skin maakt bij mij niet zoveel uit, man. Vandaag ben ik nog derde geworden met 7 kills.
Oh, rood is er. We kunnen weer rennen.
Zo, dan moet je me straks eens laten zien, man, als je wil hoe je dat doet.
Wat we moeten doen?
Hoe je die stream kijkt, zeg maar.
Ja, je drukt op R2 en dan vierkantje.
Zo, vet.
Ja, dan kan je gewoon live meekijken.
Ja, dat is wel vet, man.
Lachen, hè?
Dat wist ik niet.
It's showtime, showtime. It's...
En die kan je ook nog dat spelletje doen, die hamburgers ontwijken.
Nee, schieten.
Oh, en die schiet je ook weer met R2 dan?
Ja.
Mijn god, man. Waar loop ik achter?
Ja, jongen. Nee, dan schop ik die kleine op bed en dan knal ik hem ook aan.
Misschien kan jij ook live.
Ik heb je geabonneerd, man, Ronald.
Waarop?
Op je YouTube.
Hey, jij kan ook misschien live, hè, Ronald?
Jawel, toch?
Ja, ik zit toch nooit op Twitch, om eerlijk te zijn. En op YouTube ook niet. Het is meer voor jouw nummer dat je een nummertje erbij hebt.
Beter. Altijd goed, altijd goed.
Ronaldinho, ben jij nu ook live?
Nee, nog niet. De kleine man ligt nog niet op bed, hè?
Ronaldinho zeg je. Oh, ik krijg een beetje praatjes, hè, Paco.
Ronaldinho.
Hij praat altijd, heel veel. Te veel en te vaak.
Weet je wel wie Ronaldinho is? Dat is een vette goede voetballer, man.
Ja. Dan landen hier
dat
wel
was hij
veel
wel,
mensen,
ja.
jongens.
Mooi, knallen.
Alle grote huis, iedereen groot huis, iedereen.
Dat red ik niet eens. Komt hij nou mee? Milan, ga eens voor de televisie weg, pap.
Wat voor wapen heb je?
Handcannon.
Oh, hij heeft nog geprept, man.
Jij eerst, jij hebt shotgun.
Maar die andere vent, die kennen niks van, die staat een beetje in het weiland.
Oh, hij heeft me gewoon ingetreden.
En jou ook al, mij ook. Die andere vent die doet niks. Als je dood bent, laat elkaar gelijk weg, hoor.
Mijn god.
Ja, lief.
Oh, gelijk lief, hoor. Die andere vent die doet niks.
Hey Dark, jij bent echt heel noob, man.
Niet doen. Nee,
Wat doet hij?
mag niet. Op de bank springen. Haha.
Is iemand mij nou weer...
Oké, ik doe even weer deze aan. Ronald, hoeveel views heb je nu?
28,50.
Waarom? Jij wou toch niet Dominator? Waarom koop je hem dan niet?
Weet ik niet, ik weet niet zeker of ik hem al halen. Ik vind hem wel leuk, maar...
Ja, net als de Relay, die vind ik ook gewoon echt zo vet.
Die vind ik wel leuk, ja.
Ja,
Zullen we normaal, jongens?
Want dat is gewoon echt net vrouwelijke Recon Expert.
Ik ga weer even naar hamburger schieten.
Oh ja.
Is dat leuk?
Lol, je kan echt schieten. Dat is wel leuk. Ik wist eerst niet dat je kon schieten, man. Wat doet die kleine nu weer?
Niks.
Oh, ik hoor hem gewoon spelen springen.
Klopt.
Nu is hij volgens mij ook net zo trek als mij.
Dat is een dolle 5 minuten. Oké, even editen. Ja. 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 Oké. Hou op. Fatal.
Gaan we niet naar Neo Tilted?
Ja, we gaan naar Tilted. Kom.
Wat dan?
Ik land dat hier op het grootste gebouw.
Coast Cabal. Oké, we gaan met z'n allen of zo landen. Met die hamburger toch?
Ja, die... Nee, die daarachter, die met die reclamebord. Die.
Deze. Oké, ik ga sowieso met jou daar dan landen. Ladder of zo, weet ik veel wat ik zei.
Ik geloof dat ik dat red. Veel te hoog. Veel te laag bedoel ik.
Paco heeft een goede landing. Justin volgt.
Waarom hebben ze alle chille SMG's eruit gehaald?
Ik ben onder bij jullie.
Justin heeft goede shotgun.
Ik heb een shotgun voor jullie.
Ja.
Ik heb al een shotty.
Ja, ik ook. Maar...
Ik niet. Ik wil er wel graag een willen. Ik wil er graag wel een doen. Ik kan echt geen Nederlands spreken. Ja,
Ben je wel Nederlands?
Ja, ik ben gewoon Nederlands, maar ik kom niet goed uit mijn woorden. Denk ze dan zo in de video, ja, kan jij nou wel Nederlands spreken of kan je geen weet veel van? Er wordt geschoten. Ik wil ze wakker. Oké, hier zie ik er één.
Mensen bij me.
Waar ben jij?
Bij jou?
Beneden zijn ze.
Ja, eentje lager zo zit ik.
Zit hij dan?
Ik ga omlopen net. Ja, het is stormding gegooid.
3 nog, 3 nog. Ja, hoeveel kills heb ik wel, man? Paco, doe even
Lekker.
normaal.
Achter me.
Wow.
Ik heb hem. Of jij had hem.
Nee, maakt niet uit, we hebben hem. Wat is die andere vent?
Ik heb 5 kills.
Ja, je gaat wel hard hè.
Ah, hij is lekker bezig.
Pakko voor de win.
Ja, zeker. Ik heb toch 30 solo wins. Ah. Look at you. Oh no 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 no. Oh no no. Let's show your edit skills. Here's je muur, jij moet editen.
Nou mooi, ik ga op zoek naar wat Lotus schild al. Jee.
I need you to do. I need you to do. Dus je vrouw aan het zingen met je kind. Even een beetje leren, toch?
Ja, toch?
5 kills is wel een beetje veel eigenlijk, vind ik, hè? In het begin.
Oh, zou het clean.
Hoe oud is je zoontje dan nog?
Hij is 3.
Oh ja, dat is wel heel jong.
Ik heb een big shield voor iemand. Nee, maar wees wel mee. Maar...
Ik hoor mensen glijden.
Klopt.
Oké, Ronald, ik wil heel graag je big shield.
Kom maar.
Oh, wat vind ik deze? Oh, zou ik deze? Oh, wat vind ik deze? Oh, zou ze niet tegen. Oh, zou ze niet tegen.
Hoe kijkt jouw kleine naar je vrouw?
Oh, zou ze niet tegen. Oh, zou ze niet.
Alsof het een maf mens is. Ja, dat klopt ook wel, maar...
Echt zo van, wat ben jij aan het doen?
Klopt.
Oké, ik wil iemand pushen, want ik hoor de mensen en die wil ik graag altijd weer samen pushen.
Bij mij landt er iemand.
Oh, ik kom meteen naar je toe.
Dacht ik hoor. Ik dacht iemand te horen.
Ja, ik ook hoor.
Niemand bij de reboot?
Dat...
Nou.
Ik weet het ook niet dan.
Daar is iets.
Is nog een blauwe combat shotgun voor iemand eventueel?
Ja, ik heb paarse.
Wat hoorde ik?
Ik word schoten op...
Ja, dat doet haar en dat doet Paco. Dat is wel een slap ouwe hoer.
30 damage.
Kom mensen.
Ja, ik hoor ze ook wel vliegen. Even kijken waar ze gaan. Ik hoor ze echt schieten, man. Hier ergens.
Die Sam heeft hem.
Oh. Dus Sam bedoel je, in plaats van Sam.
Mhm.
De Sam, ik denk dat die Nederlander is, man. Hé hey Sam, kom eens even naar mij. Sam, come to me. Ik weet niet. Ik wil even weten of je Engels of...
Richting Shifty of zo?
Even kijken of er mensen tegenkomen, ergens kijken. De shift is wel goed, man. Oké, kom. Zo, ik moet even 1 kogel opmaken.
Loadrap staat er nog steeds beneden.
Oh ja, kunnen we wel pakken.
Mhm.
Kinderen zijn ook zo grappig, hè.
Je bent zelf nog een kind. Oh, ik word geschoten, jongens. Van
Ja,
Noord.
ik dacht al.
Jij wordt beschoten. Ja, nee. Ja, ik ben ook een broer van je, doe wat. Kom naar je toe, man. Ronald, we moeten even snel naar die ene.
Ik ben onderweg.
Hoe heet je eigenlijk? Ja,
Ik ben down.
Hoe heet je eigenlijk?
Justin, ik heb hem goed gehit. 1 keer 75 en 2 keer voor 33. Dus hij heeft iets van, hij gaat ook een shieldje nemen nu, hè. Maar ik zag dat hij 100 HP heeft.
Wauw, man.
Met de trap, maar nog pas op. Ja.
Hij is heel low, Ronald. Of heb je hem al?
Dat
Hij is al dood.
Pak snel ons reboot start.
Bouwen, bouwen, bouwen.
Weg met launchpads, snel.
Nee, dat wel.
Snel, ga weg met launchpads. Kan je ons snel rebooten? Want komen nu denk ik heel veel mensen.
Oh, en er staat ook een ballen, dus je kan hem meteen peren.
Wij hebben lekker pistols. We moeten even looten. Ik red het wel met de pistol.
Ik wil wel een beetje loot.
Ja, ik ook.
Ja, pak de loot gewoon op.
Mag ik voor jou de sleutel trouwens? Oh, ik zie daar een shotgun liggen. Mag ik hem pakken met hem? Ik word net gesniped.
Ik hoor, ik zeg het. Ik zit te zoeken waar we...
Oh, het is van dat dingen, van dat, komt ie, van dat, hoe noemt dat? Van dat platform, achter ons.
Ja, wel hè?
Ja.
Ze komen ons pushen. Ja, kom op man. Default wat je bent, Sam, echt waar. Reboot hem, Sam. Ik bedoel, revive. Hup. Revive dan. gaat me geen eens reviven in de hoek, man. Kan iemand me reviven? Want ik ben 24, 22, 20.
Ja, kom eraan, kom eraan.
Gelukkig, want die Sam die staat gewoon met mij hier alleen in de hoek en hij revive me geen eens. Ik weet niet wat hij voor persoon is, maar...
Ik heb een... Oh, ik hoor nog iemand hier.
Kom eraan, kom eraan, kom eraan.
Oh, ik ben down.
Ja, er is toch nog reboot, hè?
Weer al.
Oh, nee. Help, help. Ja, hoe dan? Kom op, hé. Ik bouw de hele tijd. Ik probeer anders in deze hoek. Ik ben hier in de hoek.
Je kan die ballen pakken, zit je safe.
Ja, 12, 10, 8, ik ben dood.
Oh, daar. Oh.
Maar... Ik denk, ik gooi die bom gewoon, maar...
Netjes, netjes, netjes.
Oh, je ziet wel niet wat het doet, maar hij zegt niet goed.
Ah, mijn oor, leg nou alsjeblieft die andere oordopjes. Hey, ik zing hem maar even uit. Gaan jullie even duo? Ik wil even heel even snel kijken naar die ene scrim. Gaan jullie even duo, ja?
Is goed.
Ga mij de tijd tellen, Ramen, even. Justin, bedoel ik.
Wat zei je?
Ga mij de tijd tellen.
Ja, tuurlijk, is dat.
What? What? Ja, wie? Weet ik. Nee, ja. Maar ik denk jullie heel even.
There kind of steps out before his counterplay can even happen. Now he is set up. He has a set-up shop right here. Who's at the ultimate top? It's Alfie. Alfie firing down, and someone else is just above him. You can see there, it's Brave. I will not lose. He's got the ultimate high here. Alfie says, you know what? I want no part of that. He is coming down into Rona. Let's see what Rona's going to do with these final moments here. He steps into another player's box. 120. Such a tight crosshair to hit these shots. Gotta respect the aim here and the consistency, Zeke.
This is, I mean, this is what separates Sosman from the rest, right? There's so much confidence behind his play, and this is what I love talking about because that's what resonates with me, is how confident you are in the moment of things happening, right? Just look at this, not building. He has 13 builds, so it's not much, but he doesn't need to build. He knows what's going on. He's letting this, he's dictating the tempo of this game, right? Right now, Sosman is on that lowest level. Bray is up above. And now, I mean, Sosman's got 10 elims, all right? This is huge. He's going to try and go against Bray. Now, Bray does have more materials, 35-2, but now they're saying, you know, let's go toe-to-toe. Can Sosman line up the shot? He actually drops down below Monster. This engagement didn't even pan out. Oh.
Is he going to be able to get him? Is he going to be able to break these builds and bring him down to him? You saw Rona season was just trying to stick it all the way through. And Rona season is Sawsman, guys. For those of you guys just tuned in, so these final moments are here, are everything. He's looking to get these low ground peaks. He's got the storm in his favor. He's still tracking with it. And he hits every shot, every single peak, every moment, every pixel goes to Rona.
And that's what I kind of talked about, dictating the tempo, right? It was Rona who was telling everyone else in the lobby, this is what we're doing now. Because you saw the player above, they had health advantage, they had shields. Sawsman didn't. He was down to, what, like 50 HP and then pops the slurp. And then that other player was so afraid to fire back because he was like, look, this guy's going to crack me in the face every single time. You can just tell by the way he's moving. He's confident. He sees that win.
And that's what I was going to say. Like, it's so funny that even with the high ground, sometimes you can just tell a good, like, low ground warrior will poise up in such a way that you're like, dude, if I, like, look over, like, he's going to shoot me. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you just know. So in those final moments, you kind of just knew, man, he was going to get shot. And, you know, hate to see it not be able to clutch up. But on to the next, guys, is O-R-N-Z-Y. Orenzy.
I think that's making me, like, sending me back into my previous Fortnite games. Where it's
right?
like, I want to fight a guy, and I'm like, this guy's crazy. Like, why would he do this? Yeah. I'm just gonna get this guy. And then he just completely demolishes me. I'm like, he is crazy good at Fortnite. That's what was going on. Now look at this, Orenzy here. Great pickup. My goodness, 3 elims just like that. Now keep in mind, he's outside of top 25. So he's got to be a little bit careful here of how he navigates. Again, on the right side of your screen there, you see Sawsman, again, the person who qualified from OCE. His name currently is Rona Season, aka Sawsman, just to make sure you know. But look at this loadout, dude.
It's looking good. One of the underrated things about the minigun is the extreme high fire rate. It might actually have the highest fire rate in the game when it's fully cooked, and because of that, it can really punch through builds, even if you're trying to stay on defense. So if you guys haven't given up the minigun a swirl, I should say, try and pressure someone down when they're in the box with it, and let me know if you pierce through the turbo build, if you get some shots. But don't forget, guys, we're tuning in straight with the OCE games here, which already kind of developed over the evening here at the Fortnite World Cup. Players have already punched their ticket to New York City. This is the last solo opportunity. Next week will be duos, but today it's all about the solo action. You can find yourself in the Big Apple.
Big Apple for a slice of pizza.
Goedenavond.
Has extra metal laying close by. Max rockets with the 12. Completely great AR. Look at this, 650 rounds of small ammunition, 130 slugs, 8 deploys, a single shadow bomb. Sure, you know, he probably wishes he had 6. But this is a loadout you want to make plays with. He's going to send shots over to the player, trying to get in. Lucas is going to get caught out, making a rotation, and that elim puts him in the top 25.
He is there, knocking on the door here, and this is how his journey unfolded to make it through to the Fortnite World Cup. Every opportunity that he has to take someone out, you can see he's singling out players and taking advantage of the positioning, but hopping around the map. These are some other players' journey as well, as we have Ariel here looking for the heavy snipe, finds a weak opportunity in the build. Whoever that is up above him is going to manage to connect the structure, but you know what, Ariel pops a nice little cone up. He's trying to go for it. He's really trying to get a piece of this high ground here. Now he disengages the pursuit, but is still tunneling on by.
That's good though. You know, if you don't have all the information, it's best to not try and go for the play, especially in finals. If this is, you know, semifinals, go for it, right? Like at worst, you're just set back a game, you could re-queue and everything's okay. But in finals, every single interaction does matter. So for Ariel, you know, he could have. Heavy snipe going to be picked up 2. So now, I mean, Ariel's in a great spot right now.
Yeah, for sure. That nice little mat replenish there from catching the elim is going to throw him back in the running here to try and See if he can squeak out a victory. Up at the high ground, we have other things unfolding. Kalen goes down to Samurai. Sosman still alive in the mid-tart, putting down pressure. Squall's in a campfire here. That's a signal to the rest of the lobby that, hey, there's someone weak nearby. Sosman hears the shadow bombs kind of thrown all around him. What's he going to do here? He's just on the hunt. OCE region specifically requires you to get a ton of eliminations if you want to be number one. There's only one spot up for grabs. And there it is, another player nearby. That's all shield ripped off. He's going to push that. Sees a player above him. He does see a player above him.
He's going to try and maybe make something happen. But look, don't forget, he still has every single rocket.
Nice rocket right there.
12 rockets. This payload is about to just destroy builds all the way around. And look, Ariel as well up on the high ground has them. So the first rocket from Ariel comes in, and then Sosman's second finds an elimination. Another rocket from Ariel up on the high ground. And look at this. Down below, they're just desperately trying to keep their builds up, and they're burning through mats. Sosman is now out, and look, he gets challenged from the front, challenged from the right, finds the two players, and he makes this a 1v1, but look at his HP right now. First rocket's gonna come in. How is he gonna pull this off, Monster?
I don't know if he can. He doesn't really have much going for him. Just 24 health.
He picked up 500 metal from 0 to 500. 50 builds. This is huge. If those get fully built off, they're going to absorb an entire rocket and still stay built. But
no way, dude.
This is a tough spot. Oh, that's a tall ask. That's a tall ask.
It really was. 200 HP on Ariel with the RPG as well. He was fully loaded, med kit, minis. He had everything he needed. That was a tough end game for Sosman. But hey, second place is not too shabby in this format. You get you know, a ton of placements, but more importantly, those two eliminations to squeak out, we've seen the difference of 1 point was literally what all these games came down to. So that little flick of the moment, that little, you know, reaction to jump down there and go for it, that's the risk you take, and that's the payout you get.
Now we hop on over. There you go. This is, so don't forget, this is now, we're in Asia replays. You can see at the top right. So these happen again overnight while we were all asleep. I was asleep like a baby. That's not true. I woke up several times. I was mad about it. Moffin XD, though, was the victor coming out of that Asia region.
Yep, and you see there, Moffin finds someone hiding in the cone. Does capitalize on a nice little elimination. Sees the loot back there, but might be a little too far to go scavenge for, so he's just on the hunt still here. As things are poised up outside of the Dusty Divot. Really tough place to battle out of. Never want to find yourself in the center of it. Nice shot right there. As he catches someone who's running right by. These competitive players are so good with the accuracy. Oh, he's trying to play the loot hoarder here, trying to get all.
Did pick up 3 campfires. Sure, he can heal up, but that's such a tell, right? The moment you place a campfire, you're telling everyone around you, hey, I am low HP. I have to use this if I hope to survive. Now keep in mind, he was at the edge of the storm. He had quite the rotation to make. Because he dipped into the storm, everyone else is already making their way into safety. He's gonna have a relatively safe rotation, but like, again, he's in critical condition. If he finds an elim, it's gonna be huge. That Siphon's gonna just put him right back into fighting condition, but he's got to find that elim.
Dude, talk about like insane rotation. First of all, he didn't get shot once coming from the further side of the Dusty Divot, and there was multiple players set off on bases. That is what we call that little bit of luck factor that sometimes you just need to kind of pull through here, because it doesn't happen like that very often. Someone gets ripped up there, Moffin lands a nice little 78. He's still in the game right now. Still in the game here.
He's going to reload that heavy snipe, so just look for an opportunity. I doubt he's going to try and go for close-range snipes. He's probably going to use that to just punch into people's bunkers. He has his own rift to go. If things get a little hairy, I think he probably wants to use it, because if you, this is great. Just punch you, there you go, and use the other player's rift. Community rift.
Again.
Yeah, but look where we're going right now. We're going on the little lip there of Dusty Divot. That's such an incline that if you don't make it first, you can actually box other people out, and then they have to burn materials to get over the little hill there. So I like that play, just saying, you know what? This guy used the rift, and look at this. Prime real
Just
estate.
said it too, right? Like you want to get on the lip there and see what you can do. Muffin comes in with some shots here. Looking for the replacement.
Wow.
Pulls off the cone, Z.
Wow.
Just like that.
And this is huge now, too, because not only does he get all the elims, the campfire's still going, so people are going to be like, oh, that player must be weak. Would we like to engage him? And Mothman sitting on 200 is like, please. No, yeah, absolutely.
Hallo? Hallo? Hallootjes.
Heel vaak moeten we al iets zeggen.
Wacht, ik had jullie nog even gemute. Ja. En nog een winnetje gehad?
Nee, kills wel, maar geen win.
Ja, ik heb ze al gehad.
Ja, moet je ze niet aanraken? Je kan het ook 2 keer.
Nee hoor. Je kan het maar 1 keer in je leven krijgen. Dus. Oh joh. Hey. Blijven doen, blijven. Bro, who are you? Wat de hel is dit?
Met de maker?
Wie is dit? Bro, who are you? Wat de hel, Ronald? Wacht. Is deze guy Nederlands?
Ja, dat klinkt wel zo, hè? Klinkt een beetje raar, hoor.
Hé, je bent een beetje gek, man. Jouw stem is net als Mickey Mouse. Wat de hel? Hé, ben je Nederlands of niet?
Nee, dat is niet.
Deze guy is echt raar, hè?
Gastjes.
Ik kan me even niet. Ik kan het gek nog piepen.
Hier, ik doe dit wel even.
En dan blaas je mij helemaal op.
Nee, maar die moet zijn leven beschermen.
Man.
Nee, hij is denk ik Duits of zo.
Ja, maar ik vind het helemaal hebben.
Ik heb geen eens een wapen, man.
Man? Kom je uit Amsterdam?
Nee, wat dan?
Je accent?
Ik mag toch wel man zeggen.
Man?
Ja, ik zeg niet man, maar ik zeg
Hé,
man.
man.
Man?
Ja.
Man? Het is een wapen, man.
ما بس ذاك بس بروح لعادها حبيبي ايه نفسه ما بيلفني لا انا وريمة انا وريمة لا طيب حنينة
Hij is geen Nederlands.
Ik heb die guy vermute, want ik word niet vrolijk van.
Nee. Echt zoveel herrie? Echt. Oh.
Moet je luisteren, man.
Man, wat is er, man? Wat is het? Hey man, kan je even thee voor me binnen schenken, man?
Man.
Hoef ik niet. Oeh, een ER. Ah, duo's. Wie is hier in de slipstream?
Ik hè?
Oké, dacht wel. Hey man, heb je even wat kogels voor me, man? Nee, grapje. Ik hoef geen kogels. Kogels. Die vind ik heel goed.
Hé, waarom jacht je mijn minis?
Ik heb geen minis
Terug
gepakt.
in. Jawel, jongen.
Wat heb ik dan gepakt?
Mijn minis.
Pakken, je had alles wat los of vast. Het net ook die duur pushes gewoon van mijn neus weg.
Maar jij hebt
Pakko.
het gedropt.
Dan mag jij 11 jaar uit zijn. Maar dat gedrag je pikken we niet, jongen. Terug droppen, jongen, die handel. Dankjewel. Het zijn er 3 toch, hè? Eentje heb je er gedropt. Pak, het zijn er 3.
Hier ligt er nog een. Daar liggen er nou 2.
Dank je, dank je. Als je er eentje wil, dan mag je. Moet je
Nee, ik heb er nou 3.
Hier heb je duo's terug, maar ik dacht dat je ze had gedropt.
Nee, hou maar.
Mensen of zo, weet ik veel. Ah, die guy komt ook niet naar ons toe. Hij is schuld dat hij dood is.
Nou, zullen er eigenlijk niet zijn daar, of doet hij maar gewoon alsof? Hij is wel heel veel aan het springen en aan het bewegen.
Dat we voor niks daar zijn geweest, hè?
Denk ik niet, hè? Komt hij nou niet toe gereden?
Ja, het zijn wel mensen, man. Hij liegt niet. Het zijn echt mensen. Woeha, dikke snijp, jongen.
Dat is dom, zeg me. Ze zitten allemaal op die schansen, jongens. De ene komt daar naar jullie toe glijden via deze kant hier. Daar loopt hij.
Ja, ik
Eentje bovenop.
schiet hem. Oh man, ik doe zoveel op zijn hoofd. Man.
Het is al 10 uur, jeetje. Real. Het is wel raar.
Hey.
Is dat aan jou? Voor jou?
Martijn. Ja, dat is een vriend van mij.
Oh, oké.
Zo weg.
Oh, hij zou het zien.
Oh, jij bent er.
Yep.
Boy, 666, dat is wel duivelachtig hoor, Paco. Hoe is die Martijn?
Goed hè.
Hoe was je pizza?
Lekker.
Je klinkt vermoeid.
Ben ik ook.
Ik heb echt een duivellach. Dat is gewoon... Wow. Ik heb verschillende stemmen met lachen. Veto.
Ja, dan.
Oh, lolly.
Hallo.
Hoi.
Hey, hallo. Hey, dan ben je toch nou niet toevallig gewoon een Nederlander of wel joh, man?
Oh, sorry. What is big? What language?
Where are you from, Alloy?
I am from Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia, wassalamu alaikum.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
رحمة الله. 4 5 كليتا.
What the hell?
Oh my god. Oh, please help me.
I'm coming, bro. I'm coming.
I'm coming. Okay.
I'm
4
coming
5
home.
كليتا. شنو I speak graag.
Speak Arabic or no?
A little bit, a few words, my friend. I am practicing once a year.
Okay, good. Where from?
Holland.
Poland, ما شاء الله.
Inshallah. Bismillah.
Where Islam or Allah?
رحمة الله.
Help me.
Safi.
Wat zegt hij allemaal?
Oh. Oh my god.
Kan jij Arabisch spreken? Huh?
Nee, een paar woordjes.
Oh. Hey bro, say hello. Hallo Lee, say hello. Say hello to my little friend. Oh, komt er nog een aan?
Yalla!
Yalla!
Yalla fijn.
Mijn loot, Pakko. Mijn loot, mijn loot.
Ik wil insnipen.
Pakko. Nee jongen.
Oké, ik drop hem al.
MashaAllah.
Oh, je hebt ook al zijn materials gepakt zeker en zijn
Echt
kogels.
niet? Ik heb niks gepakt. Niet zo met mij.
All friends, huh? All friends.
Vriend.
Vriend.
Sahbi.
This group all friends, huh?
Wat zeg jij, jongen?
Sorry? Again?
This group all friends, huh?
Yes, this group all friends, yes.
MashaAllah. I am...
Hij probeert echt keihard zijn best om Engels te spreken, man.
all from Poland.
Yes.
All three.
Le. Nee, la.
Hollandersku.
Okay. What? Man, oh, het just بدي.
Yo, bro, say hello.
Hallo, salam alaikum, hallo.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. What name? Name all three.
Hallo.
What name?
Paco.
What?
Paco.
Paco.
Yes. Other guy?
Hij probeert echt zo zijn best om Engels te spreken, man. Hé, ik moet hem wel als vriend doen, jongen. Echt waar. Hij is geniaal. Oh, ik pak deze lama, die claim ik.
Je hebt hem eerst gezien, dus even van jou houden.
Go.
Maar waarom zijn het zachte?
Snowa.
Kom.
What? Wait, do you say pang pang? Hey, do the default dance, look. Default. Ja, ik claim de airdrop. Nee, grapje. Hé, je vriend heeft shield nodig. Hé, zie ik daar nog mensen bouwen? Ja.
Heb je rockets?
No. Ik wil naar die mensen toe. Ik plaats hier een launchpad. Ze zijn hier.
Attack.
Er is echt gewoon net iemand gereboot, net.
Give me water. Any guy, give me water.
What? Give me what?
Water هذا for drink هذا.
Water. Shield.
What name?
No, water. Shield.
Okay. I am new people play this game.
Okay.
Yes,
No
let's
problem.
win the game.
Only before one week. Before 1 week I am
Hey jongens, hier, een Fortnite.
Ja, mensen bij mij.
Ah.
En ben je er nog? Lekker bezig.
Dat is mijn loot, man.
Oh.
Ja, ik heb 1 kill, hè.
En ik had deze.
Mag ik, ja, die shotgun wil ik wel.
Oh man, jullie zijn echt stelletje gieren.
Wil je shotgun
Is gewoon-
terug? Heb je die nog niet?
Nee, die shotgun mag je houden.
Oké.
Je weet
Ik
meer
dacht
om de
al.
mats en de kogels. En af en toe beginnerswapens zetten.
Ja, maar laat die noob gewoon zijn gang gaan. Laat hem gewoon schappen.
Rockets. Rocket?
No.
Alloy, salam alaikum sahbi. Rocket. Rocket.
Oh, mashallah, bazooka.
Rocket.
Oh my god.
Ah, shit. Heb jij je raketten?
Nee, heb ik niet.
Beam.
Dan kan het.
Alloy.
Go.
Alloy. Alloy.
I'm Ali.
Alloy. Raket. Raket.
Rocket ammo.
Wait.
Niet ammunition. Rocket ammunition.
Oh!
Dat was ik.
Ik dacht al, iemand kan niet zo scheef zijn, hè?
Ja, oké, als jullie niks doen, dan ga ik waar naartoe hoor. Man.
Hij verstaat je denk ik niet met de rocket ammo. Maar hij probeert echt stinkende best voor Engels te spreken.
Ja, dat is feit, dat vind ik dus ook. Hij doet echt zijn best.
Respect.
Respect.
Mensen?
Kom.
Hoor een glider of niet?
Check. Voor Olé. Dus vriend. Nou, rennen vriend. Dit wordt een rennen vriend.
Oh, in mijn rug.
Oh.
Boven op de berg.
Oh my god.
Wassalamu alaikum, alaikum salam.
Come.
No, I have campfire, I have healing.
One friend. Go. Give car.
Hey, heb je shield? Oh, ja. Hey, heb je shield? Heb je shield?
Nee man.
Ah,
Ik heb wel een dingetje, een campfire.
Oh, nee. Ik ben
Bij mij ligt een check, maar...
Nee, ik ga echt niet naar de storm weg. Waar schiet je op dan?
Ja, die ene kast aan de overkant van de brug.
Oh, ik ken hem wel voor je. Ik pak je loot zo.
Hij is dood. Oh.
Nee, hij is niet dood, dus er zijn 2 man, bovenop de berg ook nog een. Alle 2 man.
Goed Alle, good boy.
Ik heb ze. Mijn loot.
Ja. Ik moet ook een beetje, hè? Niet alles is voor jou.
Heb je die heavy sniper gepakt?
Ja.
Die wou ik, dat is mijn loot.
Ja, wat voor sniper heb jij nu?
Kitjes. Silent.
Oké, kom hier met je sniper. Heb je shield?
Er zijn nog mensen beneden.
Echt niet?
Jawel, hier bij hem. Onder de brug zit hij.
Come here, quickly.
Hier, komt hij.
Oh. Here.
Just naast je.
Mijn kill, mijn kill.
Ja, jouw loot.
Jij mag wel rockets. Je mag wel rockets.
Nee, dat is jouw loot. Jij hebt hem gekild, ouwe.
Jij moet de rockets hebben.
Ja, die rockets zijn wel welkom altijd. Ja, dat is fijn.
Bandit. Hello, no.
Yalla!
Hij vindt jou grappig, hè?
Oh.
Eén keer 35. Zullen we hem pushen? Het is toch maar één.
Oh. Sniper hebben. Oh.
Ja, kom op.
Oh ja.
Yalla.
Yalla, kom in. Beaver.
Hij is echt grappig, hè, deze guy.
Right, name for me. And then I am every time.
Die andere had een boog, Jesse, pas op.
Ik heb niet geen zin in, jongens, sorry man. Het is veel te druk. Oh mijn god!
Hoe dan?
Shit, die maar hier uit de lucht schieten die koekwous, man. Wat is dat nou even van onzin?
Hij snijpt gewoon uit de air. Oh, ik heb een kill in de storm. Ah, nee. Ik heb een kill. Blijf bij de campfire, je hebt nog te healen.
Ah, ik heb hem niet gezien, die komt van Rex.
No problem. Alas, play with me, huh? Okay. Plus, I am play.
Ik had al 9 kills, zo, maar hier.
Name for me, Ali, at 141E. Okay.
Olle, wacht, olle, laagstreepje.
Was wel een lekker potje, man. Je kan wel goed spelen.
I am out, okay.
Bakko. Het best slim, maar zag B.
Als zag weer.
Alaikum salam.
See you.
Dat is Balagier.
أنت من أهله.
Oh yo, Brandon, kijk je nog steeds? Oh, nee. Kijk.
Oh yeah.
Ik heb die Ollie als vriend. Ik kom straks weer, ja. Ik ga weer even dat ene kijken.
Oké.
Dan moet ik jullie wel even dempen.
What's going on, Fortnite fam? We're here for week number 8, and you know it's time to go meet up with the casters, so let's...
So much for your intro, Zeke.
Spooky, no! It's time for weekend!
I'm Golden Boy, one of your hosts, and we're gonna jump right in.
I am so excited to be casting these games today. We are back.
All right, so we're getting ready. It's been a really great day so far. There's a lot to get through. We want to talk to...
Zeke!
What?
I have to say something.
Okay, all right.
I found a slipstream.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Squints!
Yeah?
So you're the in-game producer.
Yep.
But is there more we need to know about in-game observing?
I believe so, and you should go talk to Andy about that, Zeke.
Hey, what's up guys? My name's Andy. I'm the in-game director for the Fortnite World Cup qualifiers. So whenever we get into game, I take over from Joe, our broadcast director, and start cutting between all of our observers. I work with a team of 2 observers as well as a game producer, Squints, and the observer director in order to try and cut the best show possible. So basically all of our observers are getting the best content during these games, and I'm sort of the one who's deciding which one goes live on air. None of this is possible by myself. So I got a lot of help from my game producer as well as my observer director.
Hey guys, I'm Jeff Rose. I am the observer director, so I work with every observer individually, make sure they get the greatest shots, the greatest stories, so that when we go to Andy and he goes and cuts the show, he makes sure that you guys are seeing the best quality content that you can.
Check out the next block of NA West. Let's see what we have in store.
Aiden had some great plays. If he is able to carry the momentum over into this one.
Are you guys curious to see how audio works for the broadcast? Let's go meet up with John.
Hi, I'm John. I'm the audio mixer, or A1, on Fortnite. Welcome, Fortnite fam, to the audio booth. This is the audio board. All the audio that you hear goes through my hands. This is all of our wireless microphones for all of our talent. And then right here are all of our in-ear monitors, or IFTs, so that I can talk to talent. Like, usually it's something like, hey, Zeke, turn on your mic. And then they turn on their mics. I think Zeke should have heard that right now. Did you hear that? Nice. Also, I have a window.
We're all done! Yay!
Day 1's done!
What are you talking about? World Cup finals over, guys, okay? I won everything.
Guys, I just want to let you know, my favorite person in the world is in this room.
Wow.
Which one do you think it is?
It's not me.
I'm happy to tell you.
It's not me either.
It's actually Kitty Plays! Boom! Right there! You know, it's not easy making this look good. Let's go meet up with Monique, the makeup artist, to see how she gets all this done.
No, I don't like that guy, Zeke. He's such a... Oh, hey! Hi, I'm Mo. I'm the makeup artist. I'm the one that makes these nerds look beautiful. Oh, Zeke. Sorry, let me just reel.
There's 2 people that don't get nearly enough love. They are the people who operate the cameras, and I'm going to introduce you to them right now.
That's Allison! That's Mahoney! That's Mo!
Touched on right there is when he gets knocked out with that RPG, instantly rips. Oh my goodness, that was...
North, you know, setting up their cottage, setting up their homes.
Be safe, take 3, be 5, take 4, and 1 minute game!
Ready off 5, ready off 6, take off 6.
Keep on 1!
Ready off 3, take off 3. Ready off 10, take off 10. Take off 5, ready off 3, take off 3.
And cut. Keep up the good work, dude.
Are we gonna do a Fortnite? Wait, come on. We'll get in there. Let's do a Pookie. Let's do a Pookie at 3. 1, 2, 3. Pookie.
We have a post-show pinata.
Get it right now, see. I'm that camera. Hit Zeke in the face.
We've seen 8 weeks of amazing Fortnite Battle Royale action. Players from all around the globe have battled it out, and some have been able to already book their ticket to New York City to compete in the Fortnite World Cup final. in front of thousands of live fans. $8 million has already been given away, and now we're coming down to the wire. Week 9 is the final opportunity for competitors to try and qualify for the solos competition. Who will join the likes of Dubs, Stompy, Tfue, and X2 Jordan on the stage in New York City? Who will be able to clutch up in their final moments, in their last fights, to earn one of the final 19 spots? And with the last 2 weeks on the horizon, we are increasing the weekly prize pool to $2 million. So, get on the battle bus and drop in. This is your last chance to name yourself among the best of the best and to build your way to a spot at the Fortnite World Cup final. What are you waiting for? The battle is building, and you don't want to miss out.
What is going on, Fortnite fam? Welcome back to Week 9 of the Fortnite World Cup Online Open Qualifiers. It's Week 9, the final opportunity for these players to punch a ticket for the solo competition. This is it. It all comes down to the wire. Now, of course, guys, in case you've just been tuned in, maybe you haven't been here, maybe it's your first time, let's get you guys up to speed. And of course, refresh your memory. You know how the schedule goes. Oceania, Asia, Europe, have all concluded. Brazil's still going on, still wrapping up. And of course, now we're hopping into NA East, and then later on, we'll wrap the day up with NA West. Now, the format, because it is solos, top 25, top 15, top 5, and the Victory Royale are all the placement thresholds. Every single elimination is 1 point. Now, don't forget, guys, the prize pool for Week 9 and Week 10 have been doubled. This is insane. Now, of course, money is fantastic, but those coveted qualifying spots, that's what these players are after. 8 in Europe, 6 in NA East, 2 in West, 1 in Asia, Brazil, and Oceania. Now that we're hopping into East, there is 6 total spots on the line for these players. Again, it is the last possible opportunity for these players to punch their tickets to the finals in New York City. 19 players will be joining us when the day is said and done. Now, of course, we're hanging out with Sundown. Let's take a look at the standings heading into NA East. I'm curious to see how things are shaking out for these players, especially after yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it's been an incredible round of matches so far. We've seen our finals and our semifinals be incredibly close from top to bottom. Again, in Europe, 15 points separating 8th from 100th place. Wow. Let's take a look here. Everyone on pretty much 3 matches, with the exception of Secrets, Vape Jesus hanging out there on to 6 points, or 7 points, excuse me. Math was a little bit hard between Outlet and Bugabot, but we have a whole bunch of Fortnite to still play. Nearly a little under 2 hours in terms of the queue times going, and I mean, we're gonna book 6 more tickets.
That's right, don't forget, guys, top 6. As Sundown likes to say, you must be this tall to ride. So if everything was said and done, these would be your top 6 players, which for Outlet, someone like 72 Macwood, this would be huge. But of course, like you said, we still have a ton of games to get through. So of course, let's hop into the action. We need 2 casters, and of course, we're bringing out the big guns. Let's get Courage JD and Dr. Lupo on deck. Gentlemen, floor is yours.
Dr. Lupo, we are here. Hello, my name is Courage JD. This is Dr. Lupo. Sorry, the camera angle makes me look a little bit shorter than him, but we're about the same height in real life. Ben, NA East, it's here. 72 hours, popped off yesterday. I said I was rooting for Mongrel in the EU. He did it. I'm rooting for 72 hours now in the US. Let's get into the games.
I was talking earlier about that exact thing, that exact person, Tom, representing NA East in a big way yesterday on the board, even in the bottom right corner of your screen right now. I'm going to jump in with Show Beans, though. 1 elimination, 7 points. Not a whole lot of ammunition in the inventory, but enough builds to make an escape. Plus, those 2 Shadow Bombs are going to be key, Jack, for these mid to late game rotations.
Show Beans right now getting set up with these assault rifle weapons. The issue with having 2 of the same weapon class with the ammo means, well, they share the ammo bed, and when you have under a clip in each, you're not really in a good spot. Thankfully, as we know, the combat shotgun with much more range than the likes of the pump when it was in the game can definitely get a little bit more done with it here in the late game. But now Showbeans on the run, not popping a shadow bomb as of yet, was maybe hoping to hit that launch pad, but looks like
quite
struggling to get some builds in here.
Building, honestly, probably one of the most important pieces of Fortnite Battle Royale. It is the ultimate Battle Royale experience. Jack, as they say, make a movement here, landing inside the same box. KGG gets the GG back to the lobby. Showbeans picking up a second elim, a lot of... Especially in NA East. We mentioned earlier, I was with Sundown, we talked about Europe and how aggressive they seem to play in comparison to other regions. NA East a little slower as of recently in solos, especially with this being the final week of qualifiers for solos for the World Cup. That is more splodes. It is, the legend has it to this day, they're still going off, slowly burning through all their materials.
How is Slothy alive right now?
Didn't take a single point of damage.
Didn't take a single point of damage. Typically when that happens, the entire lobby begins to focus and then returns the favor onto Erupt Void with the combat shot there. Slothy, of all the outcomes right there, Dr. Lupo, that has to be the absolute best considering the circumstance.
Imagine having 15 dynamite thrown at you, not taking a single point, and then quickly one-tapping a player on the rotation after you rebuild. Now look at this, Slothy sees a player through the transparency of the metal wall going up. That's the storm side too, so there's a chance maybe to wait, doesn't decide to do it. Jumps out there into the rift to go, yet that other player may follow through behind. We're at 36, 35 players remaining. Coder goes down to the storm. Kingman's picking up J-Mac in the feed as well. Sharp on your screen. Multiple players and ballers.
Remember, if you're on the ground right now, you're slipping and sliding around.
Not a fun position to be in. You have TJ, Baldy, multiple players, well-known names we've seen multiple times in the past. But you have to remember, too, that this is just the beginning of Sunday qualifiers, so everybody's kind of queued into the same pool, but as people start to push higher and higher in points, you're going to see the lobbies get more and more difficult as we go closer to the
stand out for sure.
Yep.
Here's a look at Bugabot currently in the bottom of this build. Dynamite coming into play, recognizing, well, I've got to make something happen. Ooh, and there's a free limb on a Maximus. Now at 8 total points. Remember, top 25 is where placement points begin to come into play. Bugabot so darn close. Ooh, builds all the way into the zone, takes a couple ticks of damage, but nothing too bad, has a med kit. And I don't mind this at all right here, Lupo. I like the fact that he's going to wind up popping this med kit and, actually stops to go and fight someone nearby, because there's really not going to be another time to be able to pop this med kit when this all goes down. Bugabot hits the community rift and will begin to float towards this zone. So look at the rest of the carnage going down. We've reached our top 20.
12 builds there, floating in from above. Talk about not sitting on a whole lot of small ammunition for that tactical AR. Baldy goes down to the storm. Lucky picking up Saw on the feed. Another elimination there for Bucky. Fly on pass doesn't have an opportunity to compete for high ground. Going to land on the ultimate low down on the floor down here, trying to get as close to the edge of the front of the storm as possible. You don't want to spend too much time trying to make your way in, especially with only 2 builds now. 1 brick, 1 metal. Gonna have to try and apply pressure, and there goes the rest of the materials. Bugabot now, fight for his life on the ground, drops in a player immediately next to him. 2 combat shotgun shots back to back there.
But that player also had no materials. Okay,
a little bit of wood.
There we go. That'll definitely help. Bugabot making the most of a bad situation with another elimination. Now into the top 10, and still, with 13 builds left, can try to make something happen. Here's a look from the top down of exactly where everyone stacks up. Frey on height, but Frey also very, very weak. Looking to get maybe some siphon coming up here. Bugabot pushes out, decides, nope, I can't pick up that rocket right now. I've got to focus on this enemy that's nearby. Back up to 26 builds now. Bugabot in the top 5. So max placement points earned outside of winning the darn game. So definitely a solid performance up to this point. Haz with 2 from up top. There's a challenge coming on, and that is Haz, who gets cut down by Bugabot. 1 versus 1, and Frey just fell to his death because he had like 45 HP.
Eliminated by fall damage there.
That's that.
plummeting down, and kind of a anticlimactic win there. I mean, still, it's a victory royale. That's 10 points right there, plus the elimination, so you got to feel good. But didn't really have to compete for the last one outside of Has falling in on top of his head there. Meanwhile, the next game over. 39 players remaining. We are in the southwest corner of the map. Going to slide on in here. A fly in from the outside is Slacky Marevs. NA East, by the way, has just under 2 hours left to play. We're a little over a third of the way through their queue time. You have to get 10 games in. You can get 10 games in, I should say. A lot of players, even ones that make it to the top 10, top 5, even first place, don't often finish all their games. There's no need to if you're getting wins and high elimination counts every single time you play for placement, that kind of thing. So you have an hour and 50 minutes left.
I think he's just staring at this guy just sitting in this box wanting to just go for it. There it is. Oh!
The shot in the air?
No, tried to make it happen. Tried to make it happen, but unfortunately can't. But either way, Marevs had the right idea. If that player doesn't have a rift, obviously that's a different story. Looks like wants to keep the pressure going, and I don't mind this at all. You know how weak this person is.
Have to.
You have to go for this. Again, we talked so much about it. If you want to qualify for the Fortnite World Cup Finals, you will not get away with just placement points. You need eliminations if you're going to do it. He gets right inside the box, and that was exactly who tried to break on out, tried to escape, but unfortunately met their demise right there inside the 1x1.
Slacky actually tried to do one of the coolest little gimmicks you can do. If you are above an opponent that has a pyramid on top of the 1x1 that they're in, you stand in the corner of it and build 2 of your own walls against that corner, and then just pickaxe straight down, because your character, the character model, will drop in there and you'll phase through. If they instantly replace it, you'll phase through and fall into their box. You can keep the aggression going.
They call him Dr. Lupo for a reason right there.
Listen, I've watched enough. Let me just say this. I'll admit this openly. I have before. I'll say it again. I'm not the best player, Jack.
We know.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, there's a reason you're standing by my side right now, by the way. In comparison, we're trash. But we've watched enough and can understand the mechanics behind the game.
Absolutely.
That at this level, things like that, they stand out so much, and it's that kind of gameplay. You know, there's a reason I'm hiding behind the desk, like I said.
Hey, man, it makes sense. It's great to, be here casting with you, and also have full peace of mind knowing that I have more skill in me than both you and your Pro-Am partner, Jordan Fisher, have in your entire bodies combined.
Best Fortnite duo ever.com.
And myself and Brendan Urie, when we win next week, are going to sing and dance on stage. And then we're going to have $1 million go to our charity of choice. Tickets are actually available for the summer block party and the Pro-Am if you'd like to come take part and watch me take over. You can go to Fortnite Summer Block Party, Google, and find the link to it, because I don't know it off the top of my head. How about that for a plug?
A valid attempt there, but a little bit of a miss, just like most of your gameplay. Meanwhile, Tom, 72 hours here, 3 eliminations now. Pops the slurp to prevent anybody else at that point from using it, and picks up a mini. So I'm a little curious why he picked up 1 mini over keeping the slurp.
Sometimes in these late game moments, some panic can set in. You might not realize, you might not be able to get the chance. You might think, oh, that's 6 minis, right? And it's only 1. So right now, 72 hours, just trying to stay alive. Played out of his mind yesterday. A fantastic day, but as we know, Saturday doesn't always transfer over to Sunday. 72 hours spraying with this infantry rifle close range. Oh, doesn't get that a limb. Does stay in the zone, doesn't get that a limb either. There you go.
Found one.
Okay, they do drop, but he kind of tunnel visioned here, Lupo. He kind of tunnel visioned here,
way
Lupo.
Outside in the storm, pushing his way in. Is he going to make it or not? We'll have to see. Just barely 10 HP remaining. The Shadow Bomb to continue pushing on through to the opposite side of the safe zone. Almost lost it there. 90 HP to the zone is not ideal. Wishes he had that slurp, I'm sure, at this point, hoping he can find some way to get this back. Frantically building his way to the top, trying to build up inside the safe zone, stay at the forefront of the storm. 12 players left. We're very close.
Yep.
Got to make it to the top 5 to pick up the last 2 points before the victory royale is the only way for placement to matter anymore. Player directly above him. Jay Storm Painful looking down. Maybe an opportunity for Tom. He's going to see it. Releases the edit wall and builds forward. Doesn't want to engage just yet. A little bit of fall in there. No fall damage.
I thought that was going to be it right there.
Very close. 8 players left. J-Storm picking up another elim.
Oh.
Threats finds him inside a box. 72 hours goes down just outside the top 5.
And if you're threats right there, that's an easy decision. You see someone inside trying to chug a big shield in time. You've got a heavy sniper. You know the player's got to be weak. That is a no-brainer type shot. Nicely recognized by threats. You see it on the left side of your screen. Actually does get eliminated right there. So did make it right on the edge of top 5. Not sure if they wound up earning those other placement points. And it looks like he'd wind up. He did. So we are now in our top 3, though. Top right of your screen, Rocardini. Bottom right, Beggs. And then you see on the low ground, Slacky Marevs too, who's very, very weak. The stink is brilliant from up top. Stinks this late in the game are just so deadly. Marev's gonna drop to that. He smelt it and dealt it. Another stink comes in. Beggs getting chunked by this now. Even more stink still in the inventory. Oh, this is just beautiful. Rocardini recognizing that it's best to hold on to those to the extreme late game, and now basically has a free win right in front of themselves with this one. Yeah, that doesn't get much easier. Well-placed stinks, and the patience to hold on to them, Dr. Lupo, pays off in dividends.
You see an opportunity late game like that, players fighting it out below you. No reason to not just drop that guy on in there and see if you can deal it while they're forced to smell it, Jack. You hate to see that. Eliminations like that, I mean, sorry, name on the screen threw me off for a second. See if you spot it at some point. 43 players left. Anyway, eliminations like that, you got to feel good about it too, because it's almost low effort. It's because you have players that you're not putting yourself in line of sight. You're just dropping the zone damage down below. Yep. Letting them fight it out inside. NA East with 1 hour and 44 minutes left.
As you saw, one of the most incredible gamers out there, Yogurt Fart, in this lobby.
I think we're 14, Jack. I think honestly, sometimes our maturity level shows.
Like for real. Like can
Epic.
We just address this for a second?
From the bottom of my heart, Epic, please.
This is nothing to do. Epic,
I'm sorry.
This needs to be discussed. How do you decide your name's gonna be Yogurt Fart? Like where does it come in? Don't you want to everyone else out there is TTV? They want to get their clout up, and then I'm just like, hey, yeah, add my Epic. My name's Yogurt Fart.
I think we've lost Jack, everybody. My deepest apologies. Fernando beaming Yeti out of the sky in the rotation in. Second elimination. 19 points total. Down below, Yogurt Fart still crawling around underneath. Jack trying his hardest to hold it together.
Is Yo Play or Dannon?
Jack?
It's right now, Fernando is keeping the high ground at the moment. Trying to make sure no one can push towards this backside of the zone.
Production not helping with this joke at all in the slightest. Confirmed that it's Danimals in our ears. Jack still trying his hardest.
We're good.
Sincerely, my deepest apologies.
DMO. I actually saw an interview with DMO as.
Come on.
It's right now. Fortunately, he used that hashtag Fortnite World Cup and send us interesting names you've seen.
Yes, please.
That you've faced.
Got to get screenshots of them if possible. Got to have proof.
Got to have proof, please.
Screenshotter didn't happen.
Fernando still up top, just sitting pretty, and it doesn't get much easier than that. Garrido does get cut down. Fernando, launch pad, 4 shadow bombs. Realistically, weapon-wise, really hoping this legendary assault rifle can pull him through because,
listen,
only other thing he has is a common tactical shotgun.
I've said it before, Jack, I'll say it again. The Gray Tac is the best weapon in the game.
Okay.
Prove me wrong. You can't.
Okay. I'll let you say that.
It's never been proven.
That was Dr. Lupo who said it, Reddit, not me.
Smile.
Just to be clear.
You really gotta point those at me, Jack?
Point that finger.